this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you for joining me today. I'm the last one of my Christmas projects for this year, I think. These are just some cute little table favours. Would look cute on a placemat for the Christmas table. You could alter them to suit your colour scheme if you're that sort of person and have a colour scheme on your table. You could use any Christmas DSP, and it uses a tiny little bit of DSP. And these candy canes I just bought from a pound shop here in the UK, and I got 10 for £1, so they're 10p each. So quite a economic, sweet little favour. I gave some of these out as I had a load in my bag, and I gave them out to my hairdresser, some people that run my exercise classes that I go to, all sorts of people I've given them to. So I'm just going to show you really quickly how to make them. So you need to start off with a piece of cardstock. No, not cardstock. Piece of DSP, and I'm using Painted Christmas, but I think this is probably out of stock now, but you can use any DSP that you like, so any Christmas DSP you've got. And you need to cut a square that's 4 inches by 4 inches. There we go. And then just taking care, this piece hasn't really got an up or a down, but if it has, you need it this way up to do these two scores, and you're going to score at 1 3/4 and 3 1/2. There. And then just turn it round, and making sure you're turning it so that the pattern is still like that, and you're turning it so that it's not upside down, and score at half an inch. And that's all the scoring and cutting that you need to do. So I'm just going to burnish those score lines. So yeah, this is Painted Christmas. These two are Painted Christmas as well. I've got the last dregs of that pack still to use up. Where's my score line? Oh, it's very difficult to see in this paper. There we go. And then along here. And then you can trim a little bit of that off. So you can trim off this bit here. Like that. And then just this little corner here. And I'm just wedging them slightly just so that I can fold them up. And then I'm just going to take some tear and tape, which I think is probably the easiest thing to use here. Just burnish that down a little bit more. And I'm going to put tear and tape on this flap and this flap. So these are very, very quick and easy to run up. So, and like I say, fairly cheap if you can get hold of some candy canes like I did. We didn't used to have candy canes in this country, I don't think. It's another import from the US that has become more predominant in near recent years. I can't remember candy canes at all when I was little. I don't think they were part of our Christmases here in the UK. Right, there we go. So just fold those two and fold this over, and you're done. And that's your little pouch. That's all there is to it. And you might have a little overhang there, but you could just trim that. Depends how accurately you've scored and cut. You can just trim that off with some scissors. Right, okay. And then the tags that go on them. And I have used 2 stamps from Merriest Moments. I've used the Little Holly and the Holly Berries, and then a greeting which just says for you from Simply Fabulous. And I'm just going to take my piece of Whisper White, basic white card. Oh, how many times do I do that? Call it Whisper White still. It's years since we've had Whisper White. Right, and I'm just going to take a pencil, and I'm just going to roughly mark where this tag goes, because I'm going to do the stamping before I do the die cutting. So I'm just going to roughly mark so that I know where to stamp. So I've got Garden Green. Actually, before I do the Garden Green, I'm going to do the greeting. So I've got For You mounted on a little block, on an A block. Try and get it the right way up. And then that's just going to go in the centre and it does just about fit in this little tag. Oh, the tag, by the way, is from TaylorMade Tags dies. You get a whole set of those, and I've used them so much. Oh, I need to do another one. I'm doing 2, aren't I? These are my last 2 candy canes to do this with, although I have to admit I did eat one, so I must have made 19 of these because I've used 2 packs of candy canes. Right, okay, and then I'm going to do some berries with Real Red. So I'm not really doing these in any particular pattern, but you can formulate your own pattern. There we go. And then garden green. Oh, don't want to do that. Don't want to put it away, do I? There we go. And then just some holly leaves here. Which way around? So, like so. And like so. But however you feel like decorating them is absolutely fine. And it doesn't matter if it goes off the image because we're just going to trim it down. Let's do this one similarly. And of course you could decorate yours with any Christmassy stamp set. So you might have another stamp set that you could use. I have particularly liked this Merriest Moments. It's actually retired now, or it will have retired in January. So I'll have to find a new favourite set in the next Christmas to use. Right, okay, so I'm going to line that up. I'm going to use a little bit of washi tape, if I can get to my washi tape container. Oh, actually, I've got a little bit of washi tape stuck on here. Let's use that. There we go. And then I'm just going to quickly run that through my mini. Like so. I'm only going to do one. I'll come back and do the other one after I come off camera, so don't need to do both of them. Pop this back. Here's my pouch. And that's quite nice with the fir cones, I think, in the background. So I'm just going to take some dimensionals. Oh, bit of ribbon before that. There we go. This is some old organza ribbon that I've got, but there's real red and garden green ribbon, I think, in the catalogue at the moment, so could use that. But any red ribbon you've got, or any ribbon that coordinates with whatever you decide to decorate yours with, depends on which paper pack and things you use. But any little bit of ribbon, and the tags have helpfully got a hole in them, and this ribbon is great because it's organza, it's so thin, so it will go through quite a tiny hole. Just put that through there. Like so. Like that, and then let's add on some dimensionals. There we go, just pop some dimensionals on the back there. One would probably hold it, to be honest. Don't need to go to town. And then put that on there. I'm going to do it a slight slant, and then I will trim off the ribbon and pop in my candy cane, and then you're done. So like I said, these are really super quick little table favours. If you haven't yet got anything for your table, these are super quick little table favours, or little gifts if you've got other people that you just want to give a little something to without going to town. There we go. And where did I put my spare candy canes? Here's one. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, well, I'll pinch one out of the other one. I don't know what I've done with them. I've got some spare ones. Oh, there they are. I can see them. There we go. There. So that just pops in there. So let's put one in there. There we go. There is our candy cane table favours. Very easy to make, very simple little things, but quite sweet, and I'm sure anyone would love to get one of those on their place setting at Christmas. So hope you all have a lovely Christmas. I am going to try and be back before Christmas with continuing my 2023 calendar, but I haven't managed to find time to film it yet, so I'm hoping I'm not going to run out of time, but watch this space. If I don't speak to you again soon, do have a lovely Christmas, and I will see you after Christmas if that's the case. Thanks very much for watching today. I really appreciate all your support over the years. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.